everybody, it's Patti RXSTRMOM, and today we're going to talk about some empties, and really just a very few empties, so this shouldn't take us very long to do. You know, if you are aging, if you consider yourself a mature woman and you're looking for like-minded people, this just may be the channel for you. Or if you're younger and you are terrified of aging, of growing old, this could be the channel for you too, because we're here to tell you that it ain't bad at all. So with that being said, we're going to talk about some things that I've used up recently, and I'll let you know whether or not I like them, whether or not I would repurchase them, and I'm going to tell you what I have on my face today, and I will list it below in case you're interested for yourself. First of all, let's get to this little box of empties. The first one, and I finished this up just this morning, it is some deodorant, and I'm really liking this Dove dry spray, and I get it in different flavors. This happens to be the Caring Coconut, and it's 48-hour antiperspirant, non-irritant. I've been using these for maybe a year, and I just like them. I keep going back to them, so they're working for me. No need to change. Yes, I would repurchase this. I just don't have to. They're everything you would want an antiperspirant to be. At least it is for me. So that's a good one. Some of you have probably been waiting for this empty, but this is just one. I haven't showed them to you very often, but I've talked to you in videos past about a hand cream that I buy at Sally's. And this is one that I probably, well, I know I got it last year because I bought a supply of them. The Fresh Snow Kisses. And when I tell you that this is empty, it has been biscuit chewed on, but it is empty. Now, I know I could cut these off and probably get a little bit more out, but no. I've already replaced this one from one in my stash. And I really do like these hand creams. They are so mildly scented that even someone like me who is very sensitive to fragrance can wear them. Or at least, again, I can. And I like it. I like the way my hands feel when I use it, and I use lotion. Even before the pandemic, I was wearing hand lotion a lot. I applied it several times during the day, and that has continued. Maybe upped it a little bit more, but I used it a lot already, and I really do like the way this feels on my skin, on my hands. So yes, I would replace that if I needed more, but I'm good right now. Probably good for the next year. Speaking of hands, I've literally used up a nail polish. You know, I've taken my acrylics off, and I've talked about that, and I'm going to do another video on my nails, because let me tell you, my nails, since I took those acrylics off, well, first of all, it's been so easy transitioning from the acrylics and the way I did it. I don't think I'll ever wear them again. Will I wear the press-on nails, or you know, the ones like the all dashings that I showed you recently? Yes. Would I wear the kiss nails? Yes. But I don't think I'll ever put acrylics or gels on my nails again. My nails are so strong. I mean, when I first took those acrylics off, my nails were very flimsy, let me put it that way. I could bend them. My nails are hard as rocks. I mean, hard as rocks. They're not breaking at all. My nails, my hair grows super fast, so I have to cut them at least once a week, or at least file them down. I'm just really liking my nails. So, but the only thing about not having acrylics is your nail polish doesn't stay on. It chips. And trust me, I have used every base coat. I have used every top coat. I have tried 1 layer of nail polish, 2 layers of nail polish or coats, and guess what? It still chips and it still comes off. But I'm doing my nails a lot more often, but then again, I have time to do them. It's one of my favorite colors, and I am out of it. I mean, it's down so low that it's getting really thick. And this is Sally Hansen, and the color is $1.99 Tickled Pink. It's the Extreme. I have tried my best to order this. In fact, every time we place a curbside Walmart order, I have this on my list, and they never have it. So I may have to try Amazon or some other source to get this, and I will. But I really do like this color. But it's empty, so yes, I would purchase this again. The next thing in my little basket is one of my Bare Minerals products, and this is Mineral Veil. And those of you who are familiar with Bare Minerals know about Mineral Veil. It's sort of like the finishing powder. And although I don't wear Bare Minerals every day, I have been putting this on top of whatever I'm wearing many days, and I have gone through it. So it's empty, and I'm quite sure I probably have a backup of this, but if I didn't, would I buy this again? Yes, I would, except for the fact that I have so many other powders, translucent powders, just powders in general, that I would either like enough to use them or get rid of them. So I'm going through my stash on these to make sure I don't, I'm not going to go out and buy anything else until I know I need it. This is a oldie but goodie that I pulled out and started using it, and I have hit pan so bad in this that it's ready to go. But I've used this for the last few years, and many of you will know what it is. It's the Lorac, and it is the Baked Matte Satin Blush, and this is in the color Exposed. And you can see, whoops, I have really hit pan. I'm to the point that I'm afraid I'll damage my brush to continue to use it. So it is going bye-bye. This is a part of me using up my stash. And speaking of makeup, I have finally used up the Carmody Beauty Carmonizing Foundation. And I really like this. I really, really like this. It's in a pump, which I like the pump foundations, but I've used it up, and again, I know I could cut it off and get more out, but I have so many foundations I need to use up. I'm not going to do that. Would I repurchase this? If I absolutely needed a new foundation, yes, I would purchase this. This is in medium, which was a good color for me, and I would. It dried down really nice, and it gave me the coverage that I like, which is medium to full coverage. I just had something happen to me that I can't remember the last time it happened. Honestly, it's been years, but my SD card in my camera, the memory card, just filled up. That never happens to me, so I had to stop. Not sure where I left off, but we're gonna start back with a little sample that I got with an order from something I ordered from Home Shopping Network. And I thought I would try it. It's the Korres Pure Greek Olive Body Cream in Pomegranate. And it's just one of those little samples. I don't know about you, but it seems like every time I turn on Home Shopping Network, they're selling Korres. I mean, they must just sell a ton of it because it is on all the time. You know, I've used a few of their products over the years, and I've never been that impressed with it. I'm not sure what their partnership is with Korres, but they're on there an awful lot. And that's not to say that they don't have some good products, but this is just a body cream. I mean, I wouldn't purchase it based on this sample. Okay. This is something that I have had for a little while now, and I pulled it out. My efforts to try to use up some of my stash and finish off some things that still had a lot of product in them. And this is from Serious Skincare. They used to be on, I think, Home Shopping. It's been through so many incarnations. It was Shop NBC, I think it was Shop HQ, the other shopping channel. And this is the Serious C3 Plasma C Extreme Results 2-in-1 Facial Exfoliator. And you can tell, yes, I did cut the end out of this and scooped it out. And do I like this? Yes, I really do like this. Since buying this and using this, though, I have been using the Skin, Dimitri James, the Skin Dermabrasion. It's in a tube also. Very similar to this, and I think they're very similar products. I dampen my face, and I take about a quarter of the size of this and rub it in my fingers and massage it on my face. And when you massage it, it looks like it lathers up, it turns white. And then you leave it for a few minutes. I believe it's about 5 minutes. It says this one says to leave on for 2 minutes. And basically it turns from white to clear, and then you rinse it off. And it just makes your skin feel so soft. Gets off all of the dead skin. You don't want to overdo it with the rubbing, but I really do like these types of exfoliators for me personally. And this one worked really well, and if I were where I could get the Serious Skincare and get this particular exfoliator, yes, I would purchase this again. You may be in a part of the country who gets that channel. We don't. But I would buy this again. And as I said, I have the Dimitri James Skin Dermabrasion. So I've got something to replace this with. Another one that I love and I have used up is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. Can't get any more out. I was wearing the color in this, the Light Sand. And I have replaced this already, although I have plenty of concealers. I really do like this. And I've got the one with the white top, and I believe it's Hydrating is what it's called. But I really like this one too. I like both. I don't know that I can tell any difference in either one. But for a very inexpensive concealer, I think this is really good. Would I purchase this again? Absolutely, in a heartbeat if I needed one. I have used up, well, I haven't used it up, I just didn't like it. It's the Milani Dangerous Lengths Mascara. I just didn't care for this at all. I like the brush okay, but just, I can't remember the name of the one I like. I'm having trouble getting it too now that we're in quarantine. But if I can find the name of it, I'll list it here. But I really do like that. And I've been trying to order that on my Walmart curbside too, and I haven't been able to get it. I do have a few mascaras in my stash. Since I'm just home, it's not that big of a deal. So I would not repurchase this. This is the Mally Dark Circle Corrector. And it's got this has the sponge tip with the little holes in it, and you just twist it up. Listen, there's no comparison. This e.l.f. is so much better than this Mally, and again, at least for me. This is just not quite thick enough. It's just not, it just doesn't do what the e.l.f. does. So there's probably still a little bit left in here, but I'm going ahead and getting rid of it. And the very last thing, and I'm almost heartbroken over this. Y'all know I have been using the dupe of the Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover now for many years. I love it. The Neutrogena is just fine, but it's a little pricier. And the Walmart Equate brand, I think it's the same thing. I think Rite Aid, if you have a Rite Aid, I think they have their own. I think Target has their own dupe of it, and I know CVS does. The CVS one is the main one that I use, and the main reason I use it is because I could get a really big bottle. I could get like always I could find an 8-ounce bottle, but sometimes I could get even a bigger bottle than that, and I looked to see if I had an empty bottle so that I could see for sure, and I couldn't. But I was getting close to running out, and of of course, we were quarantined. I couldn't get out, so I went on the CVS website to order it. And I couldn't, and that's usually where I can always find that really large bottle of it. They didn't have it, but basically it said to check my local store. But they had these little small bottles, and again, it's the Gentle Eye Makeup Remover, removes makeup that soap leaves behind. Now that I read this, okay, here we go. Now that I read this title, I'm not really sure. Well, it does say oil free, but Beauty 360 is what it is with CVS. And this is a 4 ounce, and I don't remember what it was, what it cost, but I ordered 2 of them. And I just opened the second one. And I tell you what, this is not as good. That first one and now this one, they're not as good as what I was using from CVS. I don't know if they've changed the formula. I don't know if I just got a bad batch. I don't know what it is, but let me tell you, I've been on Pinterest and I can make this. There are so many recipes on Pinterest on how to make it that what I'm going to do is, and I think I have the ingredients that I need, but I'm going to see if, okay, look, when you read the bottle, sometimes this says compared to Almay Oil-Free Gentle Eye Makeup Remover. The other one that I love so says to compare to the Neutrogena. But I mean, it takes my eye makeup off, but just not. Listen, I can take one of those pads and put it on my eye with the other one, and in just a couple of seconds I can swipe it and it takes everything off. This I have to work a little bit at to get it off. It takes more than one swipe, maybe 3 or 4, to get all of my eye makeup remover off. And this very definitely is not what I was using, but I don't care. I'm going to try to make my own. There are recipes that use coconut oil, and there are recipes that use witch hazel. I think they all the ones that I've seen use baby shampoo, I guess to keep it from burning your eyes. I can't remember what else they have in them, but I'm gonna try my hand at making it, and I am going to test them, and then I'll let you know what I come up with. If I can make it, that's what I'm gonna do, because I know I can make it a whole lot cheaper. And I might make one that's not exactly, but it works well. I'll let you know. And that's it. I would not buy this one again, no. If I could get my Old Faithful in the big, I would consider it, but I'm going to try to make it. That's it. Let me show you what I have on my face today. I brought everything out. I pulled out my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the Dewy Luminex, and I wear the color, wouldn't you know, cream beige medium. I love this foundation. If you haven't tried it yet, I think you'll like it too. I love the coverage. I put it on, and by the time I got ready to put a blush on, it had already dried down. And this is what, like $6, $6 or $7 at the drugstore at Walmart. Now, I've tried the original, and the original one did have a slight odor to it that a lot of people objected to. It didn't bother me too much. When fragrances normally bother me, that one didn't. But this really has no fragrance to it, so that's one way they've improved on it. And it has a dewy finish to it. I like this, yes. I'm going to have to remember it's there and put it in my rotation so that I can use it. For eyes, I have the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Rosé Eyeshadow Palette. And you've seen me use this before. Eyes. For my cheeks, I'm using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Naturally Pretty in the Warm Peach. Can you see? Oh, look at this. For concealer, e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Here's the empty with the black top. Okay, I forgot I used that this morning. Light Sand. On my brows, I used my e.l.f. brow pencil. And it's the fat one. It's not the little skinny micro lead, it's the fat one. This is my favorite. It has the spoolie on the end. What do these cost? $2 or $3? And I have rubbed the color off, but it's probably blonde or taupe. For eyeliner, for my tight line and my lower line, I'm using the NYX NYX in Burnt Sienna. For mascara, I'm using the Mally Lift and Curl. This is what I have in my stash, so I'm trying to use that up. For my lips, and I'm trying to find this too. I love this stuff. This is the CoverGirl, like long wear, that I don't remember if it's 16 hour, 24 hour. The color I have on today, or I have underneath what I have on, is the 740. It's the stain, and this really does stay on my lips for a long, long time. I have scraped everything I can get out of here, and I'm definitely going to replace this color. I put on top of it today, and one of the reasons I like this is you put a clear on it. It comes with a clear, but you can put clear on it, or you can put anything. Okay, I pulled out to put on top of this today the Dior, and it is, I'm looking with my little thing here, because even though I had my eyes done, this is microscopic. It is the lip tattoo, and number 771 in the Natural Berry. And to be real honest with you, I need to put some kind of a gloss on top of this because it's dry. My lips are dry. It's matte. My lips feel dry, so I think just a touch of a lip balm or a lip gloss, maybe something clear, would just top this off perfectly. But that was in my stash, and it's, as I said, it's something that I'm trying to use up. That's what I have on my face. Earrings I have on, these are some really old Judith Ripka, old QVC, back when she first started on QVC. When I tell you I have gotten my money's worth out of these earrings, I have gone for days, if not weeks, wearing these earrings every single day. Don't think you can get them anymore, but they're not too heavy. They're pretty. I get compliments. Back when I was going out, listen, I got compliments on them all the time. All the time. Fitbit, not Fitbit, my Apple Watch, still loving. Just little ring that I ordered off of Etsy. It's initials, and it came with about 3 or 4 little tiny bands to wear with it. But I have just the main ring on today. My wedding set is still in our lockbox at the bank. And then this is an old Judith Ripka too. Silver little band ring. I think this came in a set. But I just have one, it has pearls on it. And then the bracelet is a new bracelet. I ordered this off of Home Shopping about a week or so ago. RG Graziano was on there. They came in a set of 2, a gold and a silver, and I didn't see the whole presentation, so I didn't hear the story. But this is a ball, and this is like a lock. A gold tone and a silver tone. They're stretchy. And they're not too heavy. I mean, you definitely know you have it on, but I really like these. They were not expensive. Oh look, I just figured this out, and I didn't see this. I looked on this and I thought, well, that's, the little dangles are actually enhancers. I saw the little piece on there and I thought, well, what is this about? Oh, I'm supposing that you can wear it with or without, and I heard it, did you hear it snap? Wear it with or without the little dangle. Now, you could order 2 golds or 2 silvers or 1 of each, and I ordered 1 of each. Maybe I should have watched the whole presentation on that. But anyway, I bet it's still available. If I can find it, I'll link it below. All right. Well, I know for sure that's it. That is it. Let me know, what are some of the products you've used up that you're happy about this past month or so? Are you doing what I'm doing, just really trying to shop out of your stash, and rather than buy new things, just really trying to use what you have? That's me. I would like to get rid of as much as I can. I hope you picked up some goodies from this video, some product that you may or may not like. I'm not going to list all of my used up product. I am not. But I will list what I'm wearing on my face today.